Oh, I think I'm live now. Hey, what's up? This is George Shamon. In this discussion, we're going to be talking about website redesign, redesigning a website. If you have a website, you want to redesign it, we're going to discuss this topic. We, and this is a two-way conversation. You can share your comments, ideas, questions, answers. We can help each other. And the most important issue I want to address before I start, do not add any comments that's not related to this subject, and do not troll this video, the conversation. I will remove you immediately, and you'll be put in time out, and I will remove your comments. So make sure you add comments that are convenient or suitable for this subject. So, so we're talking about website redesign. If you have a website, you want to redesign it. There are so many ways, but we have to know where you're starting from. What platform are you on? And do you have a service or a product or a blog you're not selling? It's not e-commerce. So we're going to talk about this. What are the options? And what are you moving from? What platform to what platform? And what are your requirements? Do you want to sell physical product? Do you want to sell digital product like PDFs, video courses? Do you want to sell consulting services? What do you want to do? And we can talk about different platforms and the process of redesigning and moving your website. Again, it depends on the platform, your current platform. If you are on a platform that's hosted websites and themes like Wix, Shopify, Squarespace, you cannot go anywhere. You have to stay there. Unless you're trying to move to a totally different platform and you don't wanna stay there. That's a different subject. So if you are on Squarespace and you wanna stay there, so all what you do, you can change maybe the plans, or you can change the theme, but you cannot do a total overhaul, because you are on a platform that you have to abide by their rules, But, those platforms are good, but they're kind of expensive if you're starting a new. Another platform is Wix, Weebly, Shopify. Those are hosted, like their CMS, and they have e-commerce, and they have so many options, but you have to tag on prices of every option. Like if you go with Shopify, you can be adding whatever you use, you can be paying more, but it's worth it. They have a good platform, them and this Squarespace. Wix and Weebly too are good. And also you can use WordPress. And my favorite is the self-hosted web hosting services that you can upload your own theme or templates, or you can use their existing ones. They give you themes and templates, and they give you website builders like, let's say, Hostinger. That's what I have for web hosting, and I am an affiliate with them. I don't have the link, but I have to mention that I am affiliate since I'm talking about them. So this is what I'm using nowadays, Hostinger. It's a good platform. It's a self-hosted, and they have a lot of options, and they're very affordable. So, and with Hostinger, you can use the website builder, and I'm sure there are a lot of web hosting companies similar to Hostinger, where you can use the website builder, the drag and drop. The drag and drop website builder is very easy to use, and anybody can use it. It's not that difficult. All what you do is drag an element from the left pane to the web page and release it. That's why they call it a drag and a drop. And then you add your elements like the image, video, text, whatever you want to add. That's the content of your website. So if you're joining on this live stream, make sure you submit your comment or questions, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in learning about making websites and web pages and getting into programming. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I want to grow it and I want to help you too at the same time. If you have any questions, submit it in a comment. We're talking about website redesign. If you have a website and you want to redesign it, we can talk about it. We can talk about platforms, how to move it, what to select, because I am going into through this process myself, redesigning my website, and I'm considering different platforms, different themes. I am looking into it, so I formed some ideas about that. This is why I want to help you, and I want to share my thoughts and ideas, and you can share your ideas too, so we can, share the benefits with each other. So even if you want to create a new website, it's your first website, we can talk about it too. But this live stream and the subsequent live streams in the next few days, it's going to be about redesigning your website, how to redesign a website, what to do, what steps to follow, and what options you have, and what the platform to select, and what software to use. So if you're on this live stream, let me know what you think about redesigning a website. Let's talk about the platforms. What the platform is your favorite if you have a website, or if you're looking to redesign a website. Drop it in a comment so I can answer you now on this live stream. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what's your interest about web hosting. Do you have a website? Are you considering one? Do you sell anything online? Nowadays, it's very important to have existence online, and it's not that difficult. Anybody can make a website. Anybody is capable of selling physical or digital product or courses, with making contents, with marketing, and some sales skills and marketing skills. You can make a website. You can sell stuff online, but it takes time. It's not that easy, but this is how you start. You get on your social media, and also it's good to have a website because your website will be the center of all your products. So okay, I have a question here. ATKX. Thanks for your question, and thanks for being on this live stream. What code language do you know? Okay, just the basic. I've been learning coding for the last couple years, and I'm familiar with the basics of HTML, CSS. I started recently with JavaScript. But I use it like at home, and even on my website, I made some codes like HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript, very basic coding. But my recommendation if you want to make a website is to use themes and templates, not to build it from scratch, because it takes forever to start from scratch, and so. Oh, I know Python, but I am a beginner. Okay, Python is great, but it's a back-end language, and it's great for... I'm starting with Python. I made a couple shorts on Python recently, and I start to dabble with it because it's very interesting programming language, and it's very famous, and it's widely used for so many scientific applications and data science, AI, etc. So I'm becoming very interested in Python. I started a few days ago because I have Linux machine at home and it's got Python available in it. All what I did is just type Python at the command prompt, and then you access the Python interpreter. I have, I think, 3.8. And then you start, typing commands and interacting with the interpreter. And I made a small script too with extension .py. Yeah, I'm gonna be learning more about Python. It's very interesting because HTML and CSS and JavaScript. I mean, JavaScript, you can use it for the front end and the back end when you have Node.js. Python is good too. I want to get into it because I am an engineer, so I like the scientific calculations and stuff. So I want to get into it because it's got so many libraries about math and science and charts. And so that's what exactly my coding teacher said. Yes. And Python it's easy, like it's English-like language when you look at it. It's easy. So, and once you learn Python or JavaScript, it's easier to learn the second language because Python and JavaScript have a lot of similarities. Most programming languages, the high level, I'm talking about the high level, like JavaScript, Python, those are high level languages. We're not talking about the assembly language and the C++ and C. We're talking about the, high level programming languages. They have a lot of similarities. But yeah, if you want to build a website, first you're going to start with your intention, your goals, what you want your website to do. Because so many applications, so many reasons. First, you have to decide what you want to do with the website. So ATKX, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I need to grow my channel and I need your help. So I will appreciate it if you can, if you guys subscribe. I'll be making more videos and I will be helping you with sharing my knowledge and what I'm learning about coding skills and making websites and other, programming language. So make sure you subscribe, because I need your help in growing the channel and every subscriber counts. So what else? Any questions about redesigning a website or making an existing website? Let me know if you have any questions in a comment box, and I will try my best to answer you on this live stream. So yeah, but I wanna focus on JavaScript before I delve deep in Python. I wanna get a better handle on JavaScript. I know I started with the basics, but I need to learn it more. So. All right, who have a question? Questions, comments? Again, we're talking about redesigning a website. And if you have an existing website, what platform should you use, or where to move it to, or whether you should keep your existing platform without changing the, it depends what you want to do. Myself, I don't like complicated websites. I like the simple ones. This is why I'm looking for a simple theme to upload to my website and make the change to the, because I use the drag and drop. It's very easy to use, but I don't like the design. I'm not a designer. That's why I want to look into getting templates, and that looks good. I'm going to buy it. Then I want to set it up on a website. That's another skills too, which is very important if you can do that, learning how to use a template, how to set it up on your website, how to upload it, because first you have to download it to your computer, then you have to upload it. And so Yeah, that's a good skill to have, you know. Guys, if you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for joining. Drop your comments in a box below, in a comment box, if you have any questions about coding, about making a website, redesigning a website, and I'll be able to help you to the best of my knowledge. Anybody else have a question? So you can use templates like HTML, CSS, JavaScript templates. You can use HTML, CSS templates, HTML5, CSS3, but they're rare. You can rarely find them, you know. Most of them have to have JavaScripts because you need some kind of interactivity. And you can use WordPress. WordPress is a great platform, and you know, over 30% of websites are using WordPress. But myself, I tried it, I learned it, but at one point, you know, I got sick and tired of keeping the updating the plugins and looking for plugins to do certain tasks, you know. But there are some web hosting companies. They have managed WordPress hosting. They're more expensive, but they take care of the back end. You don't have to worry much about your plugins. So anybody else? Yeah, you can buy a template and you can upload it to your website, but you need some skills to learn before you do that. You know, you need an FTP client, and then you have to make sure you have your FTP server set up on your web hosting, and you need to set up an account uh, with a username and a password. So, and then you upload the theme files from your computer after you do the editing, because you have to do the editing, the text and the images. And if there's a video, you have to, you know. Yeah, there are so many programming language to use to learn, but it depends what you're interested in. If you're joining on this live stream, I want to thank you so much. We're talking about redesigning a website, and we're talking about platforms you can use to make a website or connect your website on the internet, or to move it around, like from one platform to another, redesigning it. If you have any questions, submit it in a comment, and I will try my best to answer you now on this live stream. This is part one of a series where we're gonna be talking about website redesign. I'm in a process of redesigning my own website, and I'm gonna be sharing how it's going and the process of doing that, until I'm done with it. So this is why I started this series today. I've been talking before about different subjects, but this one will be focused on redesigning a website. And if you have any question about starting a new website, we can talk about that too. But I'm gonna be focusing on making a redesign or a change to your website. So if you have any questions, submit them in a comment. And if you're interested in these topics, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I need your help in growing it. And in return, I will help you make live stream like this one and long form videos and answer your questions about coding, making websites, web pages, use certain software that I use myself. And also, you can share your comments and topics. If you have any topics in mind, let me know so I can make future videos about it. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I don't know much about JavaScript. The very basic ones, I can make simple examples, simple codes about JavaScript. And now I'm learning Python, so Python, I just started with it yesterday. So we can talk about those two. Questions. Who have a question? So you have to have a domain name, obviously, and you can move around your domain name with your web hosting, or you can leave it the way it is, and you just have to update the domain name server IP addresses in case you have your domain name registered in with an organization that's different from your web hosting. You can still do that. You can have your domain name and web hosting separate with different companies or organizations, but you have to update your IP address for the DNS servers of your domain registrar, and you get those IPs, the DNS IP addresses or names from your web hosting, and you plug them in your domain name registrar where you have your domain name. So it's not that difficult, but I prefer to have the domain name and the web hosting account with the same service. It's much easier to renew it, to keep track of it. Who else? Anybody else have a question? Somebody dropped some question, but nobody is asking questions. Any questions? Let's start a poll. So, do you have a website that you want to design, that you want to redesign? Yes or no? Start. All right. So, yeah, guys, vote yes or no if you have a website you want to redesign it. Let me know. Vote yes or no. I like these options with the live streams, So Yeah, make sure you submit your the poll, you know. I don't see it on my iPad. I only see it on a phone. All right, so I don't see the poll. Where is the poll? Where is it? Do you guys see it? Do you see the poll on my screen? Because I don't see it on my iPad. All right, I guess it's only for the phones. I don't know. Yeah, I only see it on the mobile. Do you have a website that you want to redesign? Yes or no? No. Okay. Okay. Keep the poll going, guys, so we know what's going on. Who else have a question about making a website or redesigning? Or if you don't have one, like the person who said they don't have one, you can submit questions about making a new one. So, do you want to make a website? What do you want to sell? What do you want to let me know? But how do I minimize the poll? Let me see. Uh, cannot minimize it. Plus, start. Okay, I guess I cannot minimize it. Do you guys see my face? Do you see my face? Because I see the poll on the screen. Let's see. Community moderation. What is that? Oh, live on participant mode. Let's see. I don't want to delay it. Five seconds. Let's see. All right. You can adjust the message delay. All right. Still have to figure out those things. What else? Who else have a question about making a website or redesigning a website? Submit it in a comment if you have it so I can answer you now. Who else? Ask me questions. Ask, let me write it down. Questions. Maybe I have to put this here. Ask questions. Go. Okay. So I just typed a command. A statement. Ask questions. Okay. Do you see it now? Yeah, you should see it. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'm very interested to know if you have a website or not, or you're trying to redesign it so I can answer some questions for you. because I am going through this process now. I want to redesign my website and looking for options. Who else? Who else have a question? Comments, topics about future videos. Let me know what you think about making a website, redesigning. All right, so I guess there's no more question coming in. I don't know if we should, I think we should wrap up for this session if nobody have any questions. And I have to think about another topic maybe for tomorrow. So let me hang out for 2-3 minutes in case somebody have a question. Please submit it in a comment. I'll hang out for a couple minutes. I don't want to cut you short, so questions, comments, and okay. Anyone have a questions? Question or questions or anyone have a question? Guys, make sure if you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Only if you like this kind of content, web page coding, making a website, and if you don't like it, you don't have to subscribe. And ask me questions if you have any questions. Okay. I guess no one have any questions. Okay, so we can wrap up this session now because people are coming and leaving and there's not too many, just one or two. And there's not questions coming in because if you have questions, I will hang out and answer them. But since there are no questions, we can wrap it up and I hope to see you in the next videos. Hopefully tomorrow I'll make another one. Again, thank you so much for being on this live stream or on a future replay. If you have any questions, submit them in a comment about website making, programming, languages like HTML, CSS. They're coding languages, they're not programming. JavaScript, Python. I'm starting with those. I'm not very good at them yet, but I'm starting with those. But, we can use platforms that don't have a lot of coding in them. Okay, have a good night or good day. It depends where you are. And the poll. And we can end the live stream. Thank you.